おさね。なおさ。うん。マジ、シャシャ。あ、パスファインダーくん、ありがとう。サブスク。出戻りありがとうございます、本当に。あ、皆さんもしよかったらね、YouTube の方でね、ちょっとコメント返していきたいなと思って。嬉しいです。166人。ですね。10。お。
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it.
But
it is equally clear and very visible that there is much
できる選
pride
手。
around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
でもです。
Such
これ
scenes
マジ強い
here.
です。
A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Citadella have reclaimed it. De Jong! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bale. That's beautifully weighted. Luis Suarez. Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. De Jong. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is a brilliant interception.
いいですね。ないで。そういう選手。
Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Well, there is the multifunctional Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, he impressed me a lot, this fella. I've watched him since he was a young prospect, and I really liked what I saw, particularly in the Spanish Cup final in 2021.
Saving grace of what had been a disappointing season for the Catalans. Emphatic win that, though.
4-0, in fact, yeah, and De Jong got the second.
Yes, he did, against the men from the Basque Country. De Jong has given away a free kick.
完成しましたね、とうとう。
Alex Maldini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bale. Oh, super fine. He's got the shot away!
Yes, nice covering.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. And that was very necessary. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He can run onto that. He's onside.
Rummenigge.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Rummenigge.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still
全員ね、
very
実は
good
昨
quick
日ね、
thinking
ゴ
on
ル
his
フ地
part.
And we
全ての
have
選手
our
一
very first corner.
大事なかった。
Messi with the short one.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Yes!
Suarez! It's there!
Suarez!
That was
He's
easy.
there.
Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 27 minutes is number 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Suarez.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
ああ、
good.
素晴らしい。
Messi looking to run onto it.
いや
He'll be annoyed with himself for not getting
ーバケ
there.
モンいいし、バケモンいいパスですけどね、今ね。パスは俺が現役の時する。
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's running through. And here's Bellingham. Oh, great play. He
Off
gets
net.
big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
あ、こんばんは。はい、こんばんは、こんばんは。K2 さん。安倍達こんばんは。どっちがメイン？今日もね、YouTube で、配信していきたいと思います。
Rummenigge.
We're seeing some
Mike.
really good pressure being applied here, Peter,
Hey.
particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
うわ、このパス。
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He won't be happy with that one.
このパス。いやー、マジか強っ。
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Now it's Kimmich.
はい、練習です
What
ね
a。challenge there.
よし。
Messi, a player
素晴ら
so
しい。
deservedly
はい。
decorated with
はい。
praise
い
and
や
glory. Well, the less said about that pass,
ー。
the
最適な攻
better.
撃。
Oh, can he get onto
あ
this?
ー、それ、まずい。デヨング。
He is through here. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute
He
at a
is
time.
just
打た
caressing
せ
the
ない、そういう
ball.
こと。
They've got to be quick to recover this. De
なんか切り
Jong.
込みする。そういうこと。
That's very neat.
Yes。
That's a
Okay, nice.
lovely, neat pass.
フレーマは それは
We
木曜
hit
日だ。
half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the hit! And that's off target.
Meriga.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Ah!
So gently. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Bellingham calmly anticipates. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
わ、バカお前。
It's a throw-in. Now it's Rice. And the whistle's gone. Presumably for offside.
2つ。いいぜ。もしかして来る？もしかして来る？秘密兵器1号。俺の万全の状態だから、秘密兵器1号出してもいいって。
Now it's Bale. Now it's Kimmich. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bale. And the counter is on.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
前にね、あれだわ。やっぱ練習した方がいいわ。はい、手スキャンこの試合終わったらやります。ちょっとやっぱ必要です。
60 minutes played. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Pinches it off him. The defence just about came out on top, but they...
Oh no, this does not look good. It's lovely, that. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got full. Fair attempt.
秘密兵器やってるけど乗ってる。
Well,
マジ
he's
で秘
furious
密兵
with
器が。
himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
デビワンすら難しくなってきてるから。
He's played him through. Gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Bale.
うわ
Burn did well to stay calm there.
ぁ上げてくんないとな。
Can he get away here? Mateus making good progress on the right-hand side. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ernest. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. A corner it is then.
Well, height could make all the
やるなら秘
difference
密兵器
on,
出せよ。
on
いい
these
よ。
set pieces. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
俺相当強いからね。
Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
バックで。
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Hullet. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feet. Bale. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's played it in low.
ああ
I think we're just about done here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been
They want to be
indicated.
quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mateus. 2 minutes to be added on. Can he latch on to this? And
What?
that is
That's it.
expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication.
勝った。素晴らしい。
And that
次やりましょう
will
か、
be
じゃ
it.
あ。
Well, that was
ちなみに
tense.
これね、
Boy,
今、
that
1000位
was
ぐらいですよ。
tense.
現
The
現
two
状
sides
で。
separated by the game's
しっかりと
only
抑えて
goal.
勝った、このフォーメーション、この選手起用。そして、私。前フェーズは4115位ですね。現在は1000いくらでした。とかもね、点でしたよ。だったっけな。今の2700位でしょ。1992ね。とりあえず、アベタツ行きましょうか。はいね。で、 できねえんだよな。行きましょうか、アビタツ。オッケーオッケー。サイドのね、テスキャンができないんだよね。んだけど。じゃあ行きましょうか、アベタツ。アベタツの一番、秘密兵器一番大隊長大隊長はね、あとアベタツにも勝ったか。ここ倒せば、アベタツファミリーコンプやれない、絶対。絶対に負けられない。準備 OK。だねー。 うわ、めちゃくちゃ課金しとるやないかい。めっちゃくちゃ課金しとるやん。いいだよ、これ。あ、SD。だけど、いや、そういう前置きいいから。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's had it taken off him. That's a throw. Mateus. Messi. And that's a real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly,
It
Peter,
was
that's for
Chigan.
sure.
And we have our very first corner.
めっちゃ強いけど、なんか違う人だったらしいんで、これ。はい、キャンセルです。だからね、安倍達のね、秘密兵器1号さんと、完全秘密兵器1号かと思ったら全然違う人ですわ。またリュウジ入ってきた。ましたね、安倍ちゃんです。別、いや、わかんない、俺も。アベッチ FC 来ましたね。アベッチ FC はアベッチ FC にしてるあたりね。クリスト、僕どんな監督使ってんの？こといいんじゃん。ファンがセル。
So welcome one and all to a
Kawasaki Frontale.
picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
アサス FC
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he goes cross-field. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Soboslai.
Wan-Bissaka will have a busy game here, I think. Okay, he might not be the best when it comes to contributing to the attack, but his strengths are what he does at the back. And when it comes to one-on-one situations, there aren't too many better.
Well, he has been described as one of the best one-to-one defenders, and that was really evident against the finest opposition. You can't forget, can you, how he helped to shut out probably England's most formidable side of the last decade, contributing to their dethronement back in 2020. And here's Suarez, Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's a chance. And we have our very first corner.
いやー、アベッチ FC しっかり対策してきてる俺のこと。絶対パパからのあれでしょ。コーチングあるでしょ。うわ、マジか。
That's a decent clearance. Showing good feet. And here's Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
うわー
Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rafael Leao just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
いいやって誰？渋すぎだろ選手。
He's got away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. They want to be quick to recover this.
やばいやばい
Oh, that's great.
やられたやばい
Shoots!
やってる誰やばいやばいやばいやばい
Kawasaki Frontale
やばい
who
ピ
take
ンチ
the lead.
ピンチ到来配信者ピンチ
How very smart.
まずい
He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Kawasaki Frontale have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Araujo has it in a wide position. Solot.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
あーいい切り込みだな
Oh, that was vital.
まずいやばい
It's a goal! And they're at it
まずい
again in double quick time. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply. Has a look,
はい
has a
はい
go.
ね
Oh, fantastic! That is a gem, an absolute gem. You could play for any team in any league in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Look, he didn't have the biggest gap to aim for, but that was very well struck to get through.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
よし。
Works it forward, and it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi. Wan-Bissaka, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Flings.
うわー、うまいな。マジか。
No mistake.
まずいぞ。
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kawasaki Frontale go 2 up and into a position of
あ
real
ー、危ないか。
strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition
nice
have been left in the dark.
Great ball if he can get there. It's Charlotte.
危ない。
It's a great ball.
あっぶね。
And we've reached
やばいぞ。
half-time.
言いかれてるぞ。まんまくすげる。ちょっと。
Security staff for each block. Please report to the staff room immediately.
サッカー2点差からっていうかな。
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to retrieve it. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a pass! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. He scores!
オフサイド
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
It's the
Right,
light
Damon.
very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Goes looking wide. Bellingham. Kante concedes a free kick for that. Mateus. Rummenigge. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Kawasaki Frontale have reclaimed it. Messi. Charlotte.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. That's a fabulous ball. He's chance! It's fallen loose again! Oh, great ball! In he goes again!
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Charlotte, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham.
うわ
Same again.
なん
Same
だ今の。
outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Kawasaki Frontale look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Szoboszlai. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Rafael Leao. Conte. Messi. Messi. Quality ball. Here's Rafael Leao. Bellingham. Mateus. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward. There's the hit!
入んねえか。
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 21.
And it's been taken short.
Number 10, Messi. Number
Kawasaki
18,
Frontale
Suarez.
looking to go forward now.
Number 5, Bellingham.
And here's
On the
Mbappe.
field,
Mbappe
number
has been caught
23.
there. It's a foul.
チャンス。
Number 17, Gullit. Number
So
24,
a chance here. What can they make of it?
Number 19,
うわー。
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is a... Oh, he's been caught now. He's got the shot away! He scored!
ね
Kawasaki
And pressure.
Frontale really were asking for trouble there
Oh,
by
that's
failing
第一号。
to cope with a formidable press.
大きい。
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Sorloth was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bale. It's a decent-looking cross.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Conte. Zaire Emery. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
うわー、ファウルか。
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Neymar.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bale.
うわー、マジか
And
ー。
that is it. The referee has seen it
いや
up.
ー、悔しい、これは。
Well, that was intense.
待って、
An
安倍だ、
enjoyable
安倍
contest
FC
that
の1号
either
機続
could
けるぞ、こ
easily
れ。
have won.
あ、めちゃくちゃ1号だったな、でも。1号機ありがとうございました。ちょっと、安倍達がね、サブスク入ってくれてるんで、毎月1回無料でフレームできるんで、ちょっと来月、欲しいわ。2つの、兵器1号今何歳でしたっけ？2つの息子。よし。
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. The action has already started. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In for a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness.
Oh.
Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he welcomes it in. Suarez is onto this. Lovely feet.
はい、そっち戻ってくんのかい。
Luis Suarez. Chouameni. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Nedved! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Bellingham. Messi. Maldini. Oh, nice touch. Quarter of an hour played. Can he get away here? He is just caressing the ball. Kante is there and he can get that clear. He's going for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely worked.
早め。
Bastoni. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Luis Suarez. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Luis Suarez. Squeeze it through. Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Conte. Floated through. Neymar. Very nicely done. Fires it in. He's had a hit!
あっぶね
Sly! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with
Oh,
himself,
no,
but at
no.
least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good play.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
He's had a shot! And
ピ
he
コ
was
ピコ
there
チャンネ
to
ル
get
今
a
日も元気にレッツ
vital
パッポ
touch.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
いいサムネ
And
作
we
るわ
have our very
おおあり
first
がとう
corner.
ピコピコレッツ頼むわ
And it's been taken short. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. Messi. That's tidy. He's having a
Yes!
go. And
Great.
he's done
レッ
it!
シュ
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit
や
it?
ってましたね
Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
ここはファウル止めていい
Well, that tackle
そういうこ
was
と
certainly
ここでファウル止め
sturdy.
ていいオッケー
And it's Messi. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
うわマジかえ
Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus. And it's Messi.
あ
Rummenigge.
ウンベリが
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
あと3
Too
年経
quick
って
for defence
そ
and
れで戻せ
keeper.
ん
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Can he finish?
え手つきは見せてここら辺で
Added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
うわお
Abiati catches it safely.
ファンの間にね怖いですからね
Just eases him off the ball. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Over to the other side.
おいおいおいおいおい。
And they've got a throw.
これタッチライン出るバウトだね。
Conte. Bellingham. Neymar. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here.
ああ、マジか。
He's heaved it away. Referee has just said play on. And it's played forward, and it's Messi. Kante does really well to win the ball there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
The
counter-attack.
attendance for this match was 62,005.
Taken back almost at once. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nedved. Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
丁寧にさせたい。一つの恥ずかしいんか。今更。
Back into the middle. Maldini makes the interception.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field is
Spread
number
neatly.
9. Hiroshi
Mbappe
Nakata.
could try cutting
Substitution.
inside here. Thiaw did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great run on the overlap here. Bale looking to get on the end of this. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Bale plays it short. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. And here's Suarez. Nedved. Lovely
うわー、
finish.
マジか。やられるか。
Bayern Munich are all square.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Oh, played right into his path.
あるの？
That's offside. Yes, it is.
あるか？あるな。
Nedved. Bale. It's a mighty effort! And That's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
And the pass is intercepted. It'll be a throw-in.
いい変にさして。
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found the way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That looks a good ball through. He's got a side of goal. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Gets a good foot in there. Rudiger.
That's
Oh,
nice.
this is a
Rudiger.
very good run. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Nedved gets a foot in here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Luis Suarez! Oh, they could break here. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bale.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, he's
added
burst
time.
through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
I think bullets! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
いやー、ね
Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides
Good
playing
game,
their
man.
part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of it.
ああ。ファンに昇格。ファンで。
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Suarez gets flagged offside.
ギリギリ、本当にギリギリだね。
Great defending, strong and determined. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He won't be happy with that one. And he's got the beating of his man. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's been caught on it. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tomiyasu. Now he's off and running. Yeah, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. He tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! Rafael Leao looking to be a menace in the final third. Knocks it out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Strokes it back. Nedved running with the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's played him through. Mateus. There's the climbs up big. It's there. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's in!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And they win it back again. He's looking to set free a runner. Rafael Leao, Bellingham. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, they could be caught out here. Vieira clears. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Suarez in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting
Yes.
chance! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And here's Suarez. Showing great feet there. Mateus. Rummenigge. He's on. He's had a shot. He's scored. They have come roaring back. And it's another.
追いつけるところのメンタリティをね。
And it's half time here. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
ああ、素晴らしい。
And that was very necessary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini. And it's Messi.
あ
He's got
あ、そう
away.
です。ああ、入れられないか。
Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? Mateus calmly anticipates.
あ、いやー、素晴らしい。
He's in plenty of space here. Rafael Leao. Oh, nice touch.
Yes!
For the header. He has done it.
ましたね、ダブルタッチ。磨きかけたダブルタッチ。
What a
そうだねじゃねえよ、楽し
super
い
header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead.
What?
Has a goal! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No,
He's got the goal!
Woo!
It's in!
フレッス。フレッス。フレッス。
Imperious!
ああ、
That's
そし
what
て、
makes
ね、
him what
10
he
番に、
is.
ね、ウリー・ヘネス入れていま
That
す。
is glorious, as
Uri
if he
Hennes
picked
10
it
番
up
つけてま
and
すからね。
put it there himself.
you know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a
これフ
peach.
リット出ちゃいますからね。
Clinical,
Oh,
just
amazing.
clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone
It's gonna
expects to
be
put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Serán sustituidos por el
That's what
dorsal
has to be
15.
done now. No question about it.
El
There is
dorsal
an
10.
irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Neymar.
They just need to
El
sort
dorsal
out their end
21.
product, and quickly.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal 22.
ああ、ウリー・ヘネス
Se
の
va a
動き。
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here's Hullet.
ああ、お前出せねえか、それ。
Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end
He
it's
doesn't.
fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
ああ、ヘネちゃん。
Ronaldinho.
だ。だ。
Mbappe. He's found a
Yes,
way
sir.
through.
ええ
He's
Yes.
Mbappe! And he hits the net.
いややっぱり
And with
TikTok かな。
that goal
まあね、
comes
TikTok が必ず戻りますんで。
The lightness of step, the
YouTube
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too
ビッ
happy
トの
to
振りで
attack.
決め、
And
うー
that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ernest. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's on his way,
Yeah.
and the finish! They
ラ
are
ッキーになります
reckless!
けどね。
And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
あ、そしてデビジョン1昇格ありがとうございます。来ました。%。手の顔忘れたかも。あべたつ。大丈夫だよ。出したときにね。いや、てか、マジでそろそろもう無理だわ、みたいな。だわっていう時にね、顔出しますから。1850ぐらいまでいっちゃおうかな。だけでもポイントもらえるんでね。出てきた時をね。まず。
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Can he put it away? time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Gullit. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Chooses to go back.
Right.
There's the hit! It's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found it. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's in here! And that would have been some goal.
Rafael Leao just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Toure calmly anticipates. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Seedorf. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet, out towards the flank.
おお、読まれた。
Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And it's Seedorf. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Gullit. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gullit. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Heads it! He scored! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rafael Leao.
Such good technique.
And that's been intercepted.
Wow!
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger cuts it out. Rummenigge. Yaya Toure. For Messi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Works it forward. And that's a superb pass.
Mike!
They've scored!
Suarez very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to...
And we hit half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. Rafael Leao. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Yes,
Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of
こ
recovery.
こ集中。
Yeah, and it's
全
very
力。
much deserved in the
得意
circumstances.
ですから
In
ね。
these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Rummenigge!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Very good.
Played out towards the right wing. Luis Suarez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Rafael Leao. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to get it clear.
出るの。
Seedorf.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Messi. That's good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. Rafael Leao. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
手が入れたいんだよ。ビールとかさ。
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rafael Leao. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 18,
They've played it short.
Suarez. Number 10, Messi. Number 5,
Mateus.
Bellingham.
Not
Coming on
yet.
the field, number 23, Bale.
間
Well,
違え
it's a
た。
nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Number 19,
Paris Saint-Germain
Mbappe.
trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mateus. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale.
いやー、惜しい。
Header. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
ライズ、ライズ。
He's in plenty of space here. And it's Iniesta. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Hullet. Hullet. Haaland. That's a little off target. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great hit! It's net!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Kylian Mbappe.
Rafael Leao. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Hullet. Vieira. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Hullet.
おー、いい試合。
So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect.
YouTube メインでやってます。コメント言います。安倍田ありがとうございます。昨日デビューワン行ったんですけど、今日下がっちゃったんですけど、デビューワンのもらえますよね。YouTube には来てくれないんだね、あんまり。投げれないから。っていう意味では一緒ですからね。投げれないから、あんま面白い。柔らかに行きましょう。 抜けた後の試合。
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. He is just caressing the ball. Baggio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to gift it back. Rummenigge. And he's lost his man here. Well, the ball's gone astray. Knocks it out wide. And here's Rafael Leao. Looking for options for movement. Oh, and the finish! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Shevchenko, some real chance! That's another chance! Now who's going to be first? Has another go! Oh, that's a fine interception. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham gets into some space. Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. And it's Messi. Roberto Baggio.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Rafael Leao! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And they can counter here. Costa Curta.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's played him through. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he is going into that little black book. Messi. Foot in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Rafael Leao. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. And it's Baggio. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Chance! And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Vieira. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Messi. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mateus. And that's gone loose. Keeper's ball. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pirlo.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Number 10. Messi.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Rummenigge.
Number 6.
And here's Bale.
Number 14.
Played in early. Oh, important interception.
Rummenigge. Number 15.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... He's got the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hernes. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Bale. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's no flat. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Bale plays it short. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neuer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neuer is the team's great visionary. Bale. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Hits one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Hunes has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Hadi.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would...
There's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bullet. Ernest. Oh, that's clever. Well read, and the danger is averted. That looks a good ball through. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Now
La!
here's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ernest. And here's Mbappe. And Araujo. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes have
Gavi!
been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, he's seen that early. Used the
Yeah, shit.
sixth sense. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on.
おー、3桁。
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There they go, hunting in packs. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet, and that is expertly dealt with. Maldini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
So what can they make of this? And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Rafael Leao! Goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Over to the left. Valverde cuts it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Oh shit.
Laid back in. Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's had a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And here's Bellingham. Great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. A real chance if he can get through. Bellingham. That's Bellingham. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's got the shot away! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Thuram simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's away. And here's Suarez. Rafael Leao given the lift of his goal. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 1
And
minute
it's
added
Neymar.
time.
Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rummenigge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now he's off and running.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
あっとよかった。
Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Bellingham. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Messi.
The attendance for this
Cedric, what are you
match was
thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rudiger. And back to the keeper they go. That has been cut short. Now it's Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Neymar. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Neymar. Nedved. Neymar. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
あー、4トップか。だるいな。
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 10, Messi.
Here's a man who
Number
his
9,
teammates can look to in
Rafael
all times.
Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's onside.
Coming on the field, number 22, Vieira.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 24,
Mateus unable to make it happen through.
Bale. Number 17,
And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
He's found a way.
Oh,
There's the
damn
hit!
it.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Back into the middle. Cruyff. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's intervened well there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Pull it. Mateus. Mateus purring through the gears. He's found some space. Backward it goes. And here's Bale. Oh, he's in! Opts to play it back. Tries a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mateus plays it short. Can he put it away? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
うわ、マジか。
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus gets a good foot in there. Well-timed, excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Mateus goes short. And he's gone back. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini eases him off the ball. Camavinga, and it's Cruyff. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rummenigge. Great chance! It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique.
And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's had a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. There's the hit!
Boy,
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, super ball. Can he put it away? Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi gets his final walk. Chance for the header!
ああ、いいボール。
Fair attempt.
いいボールだ
Just the
な。
wrong outcome.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Kagawa. De Jong. Kagawa. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Interesting ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. That's a good run down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Rafael Leao looking to penetrate opposition lines. Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mateus. Messi. Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. And Messi! That's a decent clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rafael Leao. And it's Messi. Rafael Leao going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Oh.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tomiyasu. Here's Caceres. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's a throw-in. Yaya Toure. And here's Kagawa. Pass is coming off. It's one! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Hullet. Kagawa.
Oh, my God.
They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hullet has a look inside the box. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's neat. Suarez. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Messi. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Luis Suarez. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Messi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception. Araujo makes the interception. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Now he wants to get in on the act here. They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. Pinches it off him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Such good technique. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Quality ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Tomiyasu proves too strong. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Now it's Kagawa. And it's Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pull it. Pull it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's played him through. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. Excellent challenge there. It's Luis Suarez! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly. Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
El dorsal 10. Messi.
Mateus.
El dorsal 39. Serán
Just to go back. Well, he just didn't have any support.
El dorsal 8. El dorsal 17.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Pedri was in no mood for any of that. Royce. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bale. Nedved. And it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Gets to show off his quick feet. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Eh?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Rafael Leao. Leicester does really well there, strong defending. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Short changes him with that pass. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Messi. Messi. Pull it. Out to the left it goes. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True,
Bellingham!
Yeah!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi with the short one. Turns and goes back. Has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. Pull it. Mateus. And Araujo. Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Bellingham.
Ah, 入ってないバカ。
Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He is just caressing the ball. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Pressure coming in from all directions. He'd have done well to reach that. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, he is not giving anything away. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Rafael Leao. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. He's through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al-Saad clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Thuram. And Mateus. Thuram. Mateus. And Araujo. Rudiger. Mateus. pinches it off him. He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rafael Leao, he is through here. Can he finish?
Yes.
What a wonderful goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Decent hit! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Has a look and has a go. 60 minutes played.
Attendance for this match was 52,820.
Rafael Leao. And it's Luis Suarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Gullit. Number 20.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Number 10,
Rafael Leao.
Number 21,
Ronaldinho goes
Messi.
steaming forward.
Number 19, Bellingham.
Bale.
Coming on the field.
Bale,
Number
there he goes,
15,
motoring
Rafael
forward.
Leao. Number 11.
Now that's well seen too.
Rummenigge. Number 8,
Nedved.
Ronaldinho.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 24,
Mbappe!
Ribery. Number
Oh,
9,
denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. That's headed upfield. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's picked out the run. Now the finish! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al-Sadd take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And they're quick to get it back. Vieira.
Al-Sadd clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. It's a mighty effort! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Real chance! No mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and...
Bellingham! Decent hit and on target. Now it's Del Piero. And no, that was never going to make it.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
レオン全員取った方がいいぞ。
And here's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Done delicately. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. First quarter of an hour gone. That has been cut short. And here's Suarez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbappe. And here's Messi. And here's Iniesta. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a good ball through. Suarez has it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. This has gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That has been knocked clear. Lovely feet. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Luis Suarez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Araujo. Mateus. And it's Maldini. It's Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe. Iniesta. Now it's Del Piero. Messi. Iniesta. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And Del Piero!
Hi.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Del Piero with the short one. And that has been clubbed away. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rafael Leao. Keeper sees it all the way.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Del Piero. Del Piero. Rafael Leao. Iniesta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's beautifully weighted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got Messi! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Turan.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
He's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. Nesta cuts it out. Iniesta. Vieira. No, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rudiger, the man that is tenacity personified. Bellingham. And it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Bellingham. Fiddles it through. Oh, decent hit! Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Back into the middle. Has a go! Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
18,
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves
Number
back into
5,
contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Messi. Coming on the field,
Mbappe! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Ah,
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Leicester makes the interception. Looks to clip it forward. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, what has happened here? That's
There will be
tidy.
3 minutes added time.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite...
10位。
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just the keeper to beat, Rummenigge! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. Hits one! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Maldini calmly anticipates. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hullet. Hernes. Rudiger. First quarter of an hour gone. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus has created one goal already. That's good running with the ball. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge, great chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Messi goes short, showing good feet, and he's being shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Spread it left. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Half an hour played now. And a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Araujo. Quality ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maldini. And Araujo. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Messi. They get a throw in. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram. Messi. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Bellingham. Rummenigge. Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vieira. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Closing in on goal. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Gullit gets a foot in here. Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 18.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking
El
flair.
dorsal 9. El
Pull it.
dorsal 20. Luis
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
47 espectadores.
They've played it short. Cross from... and a header! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Nedved. That's good vision. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Araujo, Pedri, Yamal, Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale, Mbappe is herring after that one. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Araujo. Here's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rafael Leao. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Luis Suarez. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Bale. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Having turned the game on its head, now has a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very much into the last knockings.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Foot in. Rafael Leao. Ernest. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Maldini. Ernest. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
これラスト1試合ですね。
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent.
Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Ronaldinho. Maldini. Suarez was in no mood for any of that. Fiddles it, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
Oh,
He is through here. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, Red, nice interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rafael Leao. Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rummenigge. Messi, he's got the shot away! Oh, that's neat. He has found a way through. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking...
Decent hit! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mateus. Bellingham. Opts to play it back. Lovely bit of skill.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Luis Suarez. He's in plenty of space here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Messi. Rafael Leao. It's Bellingham. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge turns and goes back. Ronaldinho. De Jong. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Now it's Ronaldinho, engages and forces him off the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Suarez chasing after it, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mateus wins the duel this time, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff! Rudiger gets it away. Bellingham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Maldini. Just eases him off the ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sampdoria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this looks sharp. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bellingham. Messi. Rafael Leao. Messi. There's the hit! Cruyff. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. De Jong. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Such good technique. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Rafael Leao! And that is doing no harm at all. Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Sostituzione per la Sampdoria. Numero 80.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 23. Numero 15. Numero 9. Luis Suarez. Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per
And it's Messi.
il numero 11. Il numero
Almost
8.
75
Il
minutes on the
numero
clock now.
16. Vieira.
Nedved
Il numero
going
20.
face to face
Il
with his
numero
great
22.
rival.
Cambio di giocatori.
Yet another interesting duel this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Oh, that's a key interception. Pullet. Threads one in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Sampdoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Ernest. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. And the shot!
Oh.
Sampdoria take what looks to be a decisive lead. Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous
Il
yet.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of intent. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Chance to finish. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gets his pass away. That is a brilliant interception. Neuer punts it upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. He's looking wide. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's gone forward. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So we're still where we started right now. And here's Suarez. Well read. And the danger is averted. Busquets. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Suarez. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's fab. Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Keeper's ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. And he's away. Oh, what a pass! Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. Messi driving forwards. Rummenigge. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Played out to the left flank.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Suarez. Rummenigge. And he's in on goal. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
That's been cut out. Well played. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose...
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao. He's under a lot of pressure there. Can he get onto this? That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, super fine. Big chance! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Busquets.
The attendance for this
Interesting
match was
ball.
28,000.
Well, that's beautifully weak. Can he finish? They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Goalkeeper's ball. Rafael Leao. It's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Suarez.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Yaya Toure. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. Rummenigge. And he's running through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Maldini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react.
Ronaldinho.
It's Bale! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Coming on the field.
Rafael
Number
Leao!
23.
And again, it's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Hannes. Number 19.
Oh, what an... And the shot!
Mbappe. Number 17.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Substitution in progress.
He's had it taken off him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, sweet feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like
Added
these.
minute has been indicated.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That has ended up in no man's land.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot!